ene is the best example. CH3, okay, but 1 ene, CH2 it will be, and double bond CH, CH2, CH3, but 1 ene, that is alkenes. After that, let us take one more example, alkyne. So let me take one more example, alkyne. So alkynes functionally represented as C double bond C. There is no prefix. Suffix will be -ine, and but 1 wine can be taken as a best example. CH triple bond C, CH2, CH3 can be taken as another example. After alkyne, arenes can be taken as a best example. So arenes, I am using NCERT book for your better understanding. So arenes, if you carefully observe, there is no specific functional group and there is no prefix and suffix. Benzene is the best example for arene. So how the benzene structure looks like, looks like this. Okay, so benzene structure generally looks like this. Double bond can be represented like this. Okay, after arenes, halides are there. What are halides? Let us understand. So what is the functional group of halide represented by X? X equal to, okay, fluorine, chlorine, bromine can be taken, and prefix halo can be represented. There is no suffix for it. 1-bromobutane, 1-bromobutane can be taken as a best example. How it will be looks like 1-bromobutane, CH3, CH2 twice, and CH2 bromine can be taken as 1-bromobutane. After halides, let us take alcohols. How these alcohols looks like? If you carefully see the alcohols, OH group is the functional group here. Hydroxy is the prefix, and what about suffix al? And example, if you carefully see, but2al, and CH3, CH2, CH, OH, CH3. Okay. Now after that, alcohol, aldehydes can be taken as another example. If you take aldehydes, aldehydes are functionally represented by CHO group and formyl or ox. Formyl or ox. Oxo is a prefix. Al is the suffix. And example, butanol. So here I am taking butanol. Functionally it is represented by butanol, CH3, CH2 twice, okay, and CH, okay, O is the aldehyde group. Functional group here I have mentioned, you can see CHO, and remaining part it is a butane. After aldehyde, ketones. Let us take ketone bodies. Especially in human body also ketones are formed during our in Esters system we have learned it. Ketones are represented by C double bond O. Oxo is the prefix, and there is 1 in suffix, and butane 2,1 is the best example. CH3, CH2, CO, CH3 can be taken as best example. And after that, let us take nitriles. What are they? Nitriles. C double bond N. Okay, cyno is the functional group, prefix. Nitrile is the suffix. And example, if you carefully see, pentane nitrile. Pentane nitrile can be taken as best example. Okay, CH3, CH2, okay, CH2, CH2, 3CH2 we have to mention. Why? Because it is pentane and Cn can be taken at the IUPAC functional group. And after that, nitriles, let us take ethers. How ethers are represented? Okay, in IUPAC, ethers are represented by R. Okay, it will be R, oxygen, R is a ether here. And alkoxy is the prefix, there is no suffix. And example is ethoxyethane. Ethoxyethane can be taken as best example. And ethoxyethane, CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3 is a, this is one R, and oxygen is there, R is there, and functional group is matched. So ethoxyethane can be taken as a best example. After ethers, carboxyl or carboxylic acids are there. How to represent carboxylic acids? Okay, IUPAC functional group for carboxylic acid, COOH. And what will be the prefix? Carboxy. And what will be the suffix? Oic acid. And what will be the best example for this? Okay, butanoic acid can be taken as best example. Butanoic acid. Okay, here butanoic acid example, CH3, CH2 twice. Okay, CH3, CH2 twice. CO2H can be taken as best example for carboxylic acid. And after that, after carboxylic acid, let us learn about carboxylate ions. How to represent carboxylate? Carboxylic group we know, but how carboxylate ions looks alike? The ion represented by COO minus, okay, and bicarbonate ions. Let us take bicarbonate ions, right? H2CO3, HCO3 minus, COO minus. Okay, whereas there is no prefix. Suffix O8 can be taken, and sodium butanoate, sodium butanoate is the best example. And sodium must be there at the end. Butane group we have to add. Okay, CH3, CH2 twice, CO2 minus, CH3, CH2 twice, and as you know that functional group can be represented by CO2 minus. Okay, so here COO minus in the sense CO2, here it is represented sodium butanoate. It is the carboxylate ion, and it is a representation. And after that, esters. How to represent esters? What is the IUPAC functional group name? COOR. And after that, what will be the prefix? Alkoxy, alkoxycarbonyl. Alkoxycarbonyl is the prefix. What about suffix, Nana? O8 can be represented. Okay, O8. And what will be the example? Methyl propanoate. So what is that? Methyl propanoate. So here CH3 CH2 twice, 2 times, and after that methyl propanoate, sorry for that, CH3 CH2, it is not twice, CH3 CH2 methyl propanoate, and COO CH3. So methyl group is there and propanoate, with youth proper. Okay, 3 carbons esters, methyl propanoate. After that, acyl halides are there. Sorry, acyl halides. Okay, what are acyl halides? If you carefully see them, acyl halides. Okay, and COX is the IUPAC functional group name. X equal to, as you know, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, etc. can be represented. And what will be the prefix? Prefix, if you take halocarbonyl, halocarbonyl can be taken. And what will be the suffix? What will be there at the suffix? OL halide. OL halide can be taken as best example. And butanoyl chloride. So here you can take the example butanoyl chloride can be taken as a best example. So CH3 CH2 twice and 2 times it must be there, and COCl can be taken as a best example for butanoyl chloride. After these halides, acyl halides, we have amines. How to represent amines? Amines can be represented by NH2, okay, and NH2N. Amino is the prefix, whereas amine is the suffix. Okay, butane to amine is the example. So CH3 CH NH2 NH2 CH2 CH3 can be taken as a best example. After that, amides are there. Let us take amides. If you carefully see the amides, CONH2 is the and after that CONHR, another functional group for IUPAC, and CONR2 as per the NCERT and remaining for JEE exam. These are very, very important functional groups. And after that, carbonyl. Okay, so what are carbonyl? Carbonyl is a prefix, whereas amide is a suffix, and example will be butanamide. So butane is there, amide is there. CH3 CH2 twice, and CONH2. NH2 is there na? Here NHR or NH2. After amides and amines, nitro compounds. If you carefully see nitro compounds, nitrogen must be there in these compounds, hence it is called nitro compounds. NO2 nitro compound, and after that nitro is the prefix name, there is no suffix name. 1-nitro butane can be taken example. So CH3 CH2, it will be thrice, and NO2. Why? Because it is butane, 3 carbons must be there, with eth, okay, and 3 times it is mentioned. Okay, so CH3 CH2 and NO2, 1-nitrobutane, with eth prop but, 4 times, 4 carbons must be there. Okay, so one carbon is here and 3 carbons are there. 1 plus 3 4, and to the first carbon NO2 is there, hence it is 1 nitrobutane. And after that, nitro compounds, sulfonic acids must be there. What are sulfonic acids? Sulfonic acids, which includes SO3H, SO3H, sulfo, okay, and sulfonic acid. If you take sulfonic acid and sulfonic acid, methyl sulfonic acid, best example, methyl sulfonic acid. Methyl sulfonic acid, CH3 is a methyl group, SO3H, sulfonic acid. These functional groups are